The visit of Russian President Vladimir Putin this week was relatively a low-key affair, unlike the visit of American President Bill Clinton last year. Though the government and industry tried to pep up the occasion by the usual round of functions and meetings, they failed to enthuse business circles. This, more than anything else, signifies the changed realities where economic issues have taken precedence over politics. In the era of open economy, the government's role, the main strength of Indo-Russian ties, has greatly diminished.
Now, with market forces determining the new economic decision-making process, it's important that private sector contacts between business and industry in the Russian Federation and India are allowed to expand.
Russians have very little to offer to Indian companies who may want to invest. Changes in Russia began at the same time when the Indian economy began its journey on the path of economic liberalization. But during this decade, since the early 90s to the year 2000, Russian economy has been reduced to half of what it was earlier. On the other hand, the Indian economy has almost doubled.
Apart from defense deals, it's not really important at all. I mean, that type of figures we have in our trade, which is just now, last year, it was just 2.5% of our exports and 1.3% of our imports. So you don't feel like even mentioning those figures. So, I mean, it means obviously those relations are not there. And if the way things are going on, and there's hardly any chance you can think, unless you really give a new direction to the whole relationship.
Trade relations between Russia and India have fallen in recent times from a high of 3.28% of total exports to 2.53%. The relationship, therefore, needs to be reworked, especially in areas such as the rupee payment mechanism. Even the Finance Minister Yashwant Sinha spoke about this during his speech at the business meeting organized jointly by CII and FICCI in Mumbai on Thursday. These changes are necessary as the Russian economy is on a revival path and is expected to reach a growth of 7.5% this year. Otherwise, India would gain little as during this visit.
From the Russian point of view, now they have done good business during this visit. They have comparative advantage in arms industry and they have sold whatever they could. But from our point of view, it is difficult to see what we have achieved through this visit in concrete terms.